Alright. Hey guys. I thought I'd share with you a little bit of what I do around here. Uh, I'm working on this scraper right now. The head mechanic's not here, but I can basically tell you we think they blew a head gasket. It's leaking antifreeze all over, and so this thing is called the scraper. It's one of the earth movers, and I had to drop this pan that weighs a ton. It was, see, that whole thing was like a river of antifreeze. So I'm hoping he's gonna let me power wash it before we actually start digging into the motor. We have to use this pulley right here to slowly drop it. I gotta get one of these. These are really cool mechanisms. Look at all the fucking bolts and shit under there. There's some kind of thing right. Oh yeah, it's what? I've been wanting to get that out. This thing was just laying in that oil pan. It's not an oil pan. It's a engine plate. Protects it while they're doing work. So we had to take off part of the hood. That's the exhaust. There's the scrapers. It scoops up dirt, piles it up behind it, then you drive it somewhere else and you dump it slowly and make a level field. And see, the last one we worked on, we had to disassemble the whole top of the engine just to get some coolant hoses that are kind of like inside the engine, and we didn't spray it off first, so a bunch of dirt fell into it, but I cleaned it. I vacuumed out as much as I could. It wasn't too bad, but I hope he lets me at least blast this off a little bit before we start taking off that head. But these things are pretty cool. Every morning you got to come in and you got to re-grease every single one of these, because all this stuff, every single moving part it's all got grease in it, and the engine automatically pumps the grease in between each of these joints all throughout the engine, all the way back there. You got to go back there and you got to grease up all those, and you got to do that every morning to make sure everything is greased up. And then you also got to top off the hydraulic fluid. These things hold about 50 gallons of hydraulic fluid, I think. I mean, if you see the tanks, I think I'm standing on it actually right now. But this will be the second scraper that I've taken apart, because the guys these scrapers, man, they go through a lot of shit. Like, they go through a lot of work when they're working. You're hauling tons of dirt for hours. But this is basically where I work. It's a big old mechanic shop. We got forklifts, we got tractors, big old mountain of dirt over there. That's the oil tank to recycle the oil. Here's our workbenches down here. You got grinders, vices. Got some work trucks. And every one of these trucks that you see out there, they all got to be maintained. You got to change the oil, change all the fluids, keep on top of it, all the filters. And they go through a lot of work, so you got to constantly maintain all these tractors that we use. And that's basically what I do. I change oils and I change fluids. I keep on top of the filters. You're basically a a maintenance mechanic for a construction company. So if there's anything else I can think of, well, we got storage trailers that hold backup filters and gallons of oil and shit. We got our own oil tanks over here. Every month or so, they order up another truckload of oil. We hold our hydraulic fluid, the left one, engine oil on the right. We got our own pumps. We load up all these cans of oil and hydraulic fluid. We got a tank of diesel over there. And anytime we got to work on a truck, we just pull it into this work area, and we got all the tools that we need. Everything you need to work on a car or a truck or a tractor, it's all here. Pretty cool place to work. It's basically everything I've been doing my whole life anyway, so now I just get paid to do it. If I made a joke when I got home one time. I was like, everything I do at this job is everything I'd be doing if I was unemployed anyway. So it just, all this kind of comes naturally. And anytime you don't got a truck or a tractor to work on, there's plenty of landscaping. I can cut down, I can trim out the trees, all the brush that's around this whole property is supposed to be cut down. So whenever I run out of something to do, if I'm not working on a truck, I do landscaping. You just chop down all the brush that you can and use the forklift, and you scoop it all up and you dump it into a dumpster. So it's like there's non-stop work. There's never nothing to do around here. So there you have it. That's what I do for a living up here in Queen Creek. When I get the head off of this engine, I'll make another video and show you guys what it looks like on the inside. See you later.